Hey guys, it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing 19 things I learned at 19. This video was inspired by Ava Jules. If you haven't checked her channel out before, you should definitely check her out. I will leave her link down in the description. But yeah, I turned 20 yesterday, or 2 days ago now, and pretty wild, but I feel like I'm still 2, so it's freaking weird. And I'm no longer a teen. We beat teen pregnancy. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And so here are 19 things I learned at 19. I worked so hard on this, and yeah. So number 1 is how to be more independent. I've been at college for 2 years now, but as a freshman, my parents came here a lot because I didn't have a car on campus, so they would just pick me up for breaks, and when I needed to go home and stuff, they would always pick me up, bring me back, so they would be here a lot. But this year, as a sophomore, my boyfriend has his car on campus, so he's the one who takes me home from break. He's the one who takes me home when we both need to go home and stuff like that, and takes me back to school. So I barely see my parents, so I'm more independent from them for sure. But I also feel like being away from home in college gives me a lot of more independence every single year, because you kind of just learn and take on more responsibility. So yeah. Number 2 is money management. So this year I got a job at my school, and I make money, which means I do have to manage it in certain ways, because I do want to not spend it everywhere every single day and save up and stuff like that. So I have goals, and it's something you really need to discipline yourself to do. So, number 3 is to not overwork yourself. Overworking myself is such a huge issue for me right now. I always overwork myself wherever I go, whether it comes to YouTube, doing school, being at home. Like, I always overwork myself. Regardless of being as stressed as I am, I always find a way to overwork myself, whether it's doing notes or doing something for someone, or you know, whatever. I learned this the hard way this year while balancing YouTube and school at once, especially since I'm having my hardest classes this year. But I just learned that I needed to manage my time well, and I just had to tell myself that I can't do everything at once, and that I do need to take breaks and do self-care and think for myself. And it's okay to say no to things, even small things like your friends ask you to do. That's okay, and it's all right to take breaks. I never took advantage of breaks. Once you overwork yourself, you realize that breaks are truly a blessing, especially naps. And so that's super important to take advantage of, and I definitely recommend taking a break if you overwork yourself. Number 4 is that people come in and out of your life for a reason. People do come in and out of your life for a reason, and that's just life. These people can be your best friends. People change, we change, some friendships change, and they just fade. And it's part of life, and it sometimes sucks, but these people were in your life for a reason, and they fade out of your life for a reason. And sometimes these things could actually be blessing, because you actually realize who's really there for you, and also realize who isn't there for you. And at the same time, you can also discover new friendships and great friendships from the ones that you've lost. Number 5, it's totally okay to be yourself. So in high school, some people just always want to fit into a certain group and a certain thing, and they want to be friends with certain people. And in college it could be the same thing. Really, in life it could be the same thing, and that's okay. But you just have to be yourself, because if you aren't, you can miss out on all great friendships, relationships, and opportunities that come your way, which sucks. Because if you're not yourself and you enter different things by not being yourself, you can get yourself into a lot of trouble, or you could be totally unhappy with yourself. Bless you! So just be yourself, so that people love and embrace you for you and who you truly are. And don't forget to never change for other people, Be unique and don't care about what other people think of you. Just be yourself and be your own person. Number 6, never hold things in. If you're feeling some type of way, which I'm feeling some type of way all the time, whether you're having a really good day, a really bad day, just tell someone about it. Don't keep it in. Tell a stranger, tell someone you want to get close to. Tell your best friend, tell your boyfriend, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell anyone. There are so many times this year where I just kept a lot of feelings in and it ruined my mentality, and one day I just kind of broke down. And so you never want to get to that point. I literally cried for 3 hours straight. You just want to like tell people, even if you think it's the smallest thing or the stupidest thing, just tell someone about it and get your feelings out there, and don't hold things in, because sometimes that can ruin the state of mind that you're in. So it'll just help you feel a lot better. Number 7, be confident in the things that you do. We love to be insecure. I'm literally insecure all the time. I posted a picture today and I was taking pictures with Joe, and I literally told him how insecure I was about these pictures. And he was like, no, you're not this, you're not that. And I refused to believe it. But I want to be confident in myself and just like push through. So yes, it sucks to be insecure, like vlogging, posting pictures, projects, being around and being yourself in school. Sometimes you could be insecure about that. You just have to like push yourself to be more confident, because not only does that help you in life, but that helps your health and your mental state, because you want to be happy in your own skin and be confident in yourself. Number 8, to put myself over others. So there's so many times where I always think of other people's happiness and their needs over myself. I'm that type of person to just like make other people happy before I make myself happy, and that's such a bad thing to do. You just gotta give yourself self-care, and it's all about that, like thinking of your own mental state, thinking of your own happiness and your own health and your own well-being. It's okay to be selfish sometimes, and if there comes an instance where you're hurting your own happiness just to make someone else happy, then don't do it, because you need to be selfish, you need to think about yourself, and you need to love yourself first. Number 9, use failures as your motivation. Sometimes you could be so paranoid to fail things. Like, I mean, I am too. I feel like everyone's afraid of failure sometimes, whether it's in school or in something that you're just passionate about. I've learned, especially this year, that you have to use your failures in a positive light and use it as motivation to do better than you have previously. Because I mean, like, things happen, life happens, everybody makes mistakes, everybody has those days. Hannah Montana, we love you. Number 10, be very optimistic and take risks. There are times this year that I've been so unsure about doing certain things, but by taking risks and being open-minded about these things, I've learned that the best things come when you take a risk. If I lived my life closed off and not being able to make use of these opportunities, and I wouldn't be the person that I am today, and I wouldn't be shaped as the person I am today. So I believe that the things that we experience greatly influence the people that we are today, and the way that we act, and the way that we present ourselves, so, and the way that we think. So yeah. Number 11, surround yourself with those who influence you in the best way possible. I always tell my friends this, and it's pretty much true. The people who you surround yourself with always influence the way you feel and the way that you act. If the people you surround yourself with don't make you feel the best every single day, then try to let those people who you know who actually make you feel good into your life a little closer. There are times in my life where I surrounded myself with people who caused so much drama, made me cry all the time, made me have anxiety. And this is because I surrounded myself with the people who didn't have my best interests at heart. And so now, ever since I've learned from that, I always tried to surround myself with the people who are positive, energetic, make me laugh, and make me just genuinely happy. And it helps my attitude towards life because then I can give that energy back to other people. 12. You never know what people are going through. You really never know what people are going through, so you need to make sure that you're very aware of the things that you say and how you act around other people. Never be afraid to ask someone if they're okay, how they're doing, if they're feeling okay, or how their day was. This not only makes you feel better, that you put yourself out in an awkward situation where you're scared of asking someone these questions, but it also makes the other person feel better because they feel like they're not alone and that they could talk to someone about it, because sometimes people are scared to do that. 13. Never let anyone get in the way of what you are passionate about. I know I did a whole video on this a couple of weeks ago, but there will be people out there who question the things that you do and the things that you're passionate about. Whether it's your dreams or hobbies, people just like to hate. They like to hate without knowing your backstory, what you do, what you actually do, what you want to accomplish with the things that they're like making assumptions about. And I mean, that's okay. And it sucks, I know it sucks sometimes having someone tell you that you can't do something, or having someone question the validity in the things that you do. But they're your dreams, not anyone else, so don't let anyone get in the way of that. The only person that can get in the way is you. 14. College is anything you make of it. Going to college, you sometimes get scared because you have all of these perceptions of college from movies. Really, college is anything you want it to be, as long as you make an effort for it to be the thing that you want it to be. But if you don't want to make effort for it and you let people influence that, then you won't be happy. So do your own thing, do what you want, when you want, and don't let people get in the way of that. College is fun in any way possible, in any way that you want it to be. Don't let other people get in the way of that. 15. Don't compare yourself. This is something I'm still learning to do, but don't compare yourself to others. Everyone is different, everyone looks different, everyone comes from a different place. They have their own journey in life. Especially in college, you'll meet very different people than you. But never forget that you're your own person, and you should be proud and amazed of what you are and everything that you are. 16. Live every moment like it's your last. So cliche, but it's so true. Ever since I have been living by this quote, I believe that my life has been way more eventful and happier. If you're not living every day like it's your last, you can miss out on so many opportunities and so many different memories that you could have had if you didn't look right in front of you, basically. Take risks, as I said, and be different. Let people know who you are, create amazing memories, and strive every day to be happy. 17. Be kind. Perform at least one act of kindness out of your day just to spread joy to someone around, or to people around you. Buy someone coffee, save a space in line for someone, text someone saying have a good day, or text someone good luck on your exam. Basically, try to make someone's day and spread that act of kindness, because that kindness will come back to you. 18. Work in silence and let your success speak. This is definitely from Ava's video when she was 17, but after I watched it, this really resonated with me because it's so true. So many people can doubt you. You just want to work hard and try to prove people wrong, and prove people that you're strong and that you can do it. So work hard and basically everything will pay off in the end. 19. Don't let your past get in the way of the amazing future that you have. Things happen and we need to learn to move on, get over it, and grow from it to make us the people that we are today. We all have such beautiful futures ahead of us and to look forward to, and if we're all fixated on the past, then we have no room to work hard and strive for the future that we want. don't let that happen. We all look forward to our futures, and we all want to see our greatest accomplishment pay off, basically, and see all of our hard work pay off. And we can by putting the past in the past and working towards our bigger and better future. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have. Those are my 19 things I learned at 19, and it's so crazy to me that I'm 20. I'm not a teen anymore. I'm going through a crisis. Anyways, yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. Please give it a like and comment down below anything you want. Basically, if you haven't yet, please subscribe and hit that bell button down below for post notifications for whenever I post. And yeah, I hope you all had an amazing day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Don't let this be our final song.